The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The measure of a man is what he does with power. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Ideas are the source of all things. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. The just man is happy, and the unjust man is miserable. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. The most important part of education is proper training in the nursery. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. No one is a friend to his friend who does not love in return. Let parents bequeath to their children not riches, but the spirit of reverence. Beauty lies in the eyes of those who look. Astronomy compels the soul to look upward and leads us from this world to another. Philosophy is the highest music. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. The unexamined life is not worth living. To do injustice is more disgraceful than to suffer it. The just man is the friend of all, but he is the enemy of the unjust. No evil can happen to a good man either in life or after death. The greatest privilege of a human being is to become a midwife to the rebirth of the soul in another. The first and best victory is to conquer self. Wonder is the feeling of the philosopher, and philosophy begins in wonder. The measure of a man is the degree of his wisdom. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. The greatest privilege of knowledge is the ability to make a difference in the lives of others. Knowledge becomes wisdom only after it has been put to practical use. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors.